birthday, Rubik! I got you a sonic screwdriver!
Oh my gosh, you're the best girlfriend ever.
Ta-da!
Thanks, Melanie. It's, great.
I'm sure it'll have a special place on his workbench, even if it only gets used to collect dust. Artwork by Tails Kip.
Why does Princess Celestia's hair flow?
Great job, my little ponies. See you tomorrow.
That makes sense. Now I understand why the Barbers Union in Canterlot has so much influence on Torg by Avarius.
Are you afraid of the dark?
I'm a night guard. We're not afraid of the dark. It's afraid of us.
When there's something lurking in the dark, we have two options. Either we drag it into the light or we bury it in the void. Artwork by Chris Pokefan.
Angry bards.
I love that. I love that. They're going to deliver a beatdown. Or at least some beats. Artwork by Gashibak A.
Don't let the Pun X Sunshine ship sink. Build faster.
I'm trying.
What is it with folks and putting two ponies in a boat together? Artwork by Area.
As the descendant of the dragon, have you or any of your ancestors ever hoarded gems or other items?
I hoard knowledge, which only has value when it's shared.
I love books, for the knowledge they hold rather than any physical objects. A book that simply sits on a shelf unread has no value. The most valuable books in the world are those that are read until they fall apart. Artwork by Rainbow
Agreed.
Hooves.
What happens when you cross a pony and a fish?
A well-fed pony.
Looking kind of skinny, aren't you there? Thanks for the fillet of flounder.
The Pundit
Pundit?
versus the Lark. Very soon, that needle I've tied to your hoof will go straight into your head and, well, I think you'll get the point.
You won't get me to face with that easily, bird brain.
Ha! You think you can beat me in verbal sparring?
With what I'm tied to, I'd call it verbal fencing.
Still chained to the same rusty old jokes, aren't you?
Not at all. You'll see. Oh no, the last one is... Oh, here we go. I always keep my wits about me.
Accursed pundit, I'll get you next time.
These magical comic books can be fun. This is the third installment of The Pundit. Artwork by Chris Pokefan.
If you could build one thing, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as you could honestly call it your own, what would it be?
A family.
Oh yes. I didn't need to cry today. See the full size of Pun Stream Family here. Artwork by Gashibak.
Urubik, the Telltale Heart says you're from Canterlot. Care to share a story as to why you left? Thanks for helping me sort all this junk, Han.
No problem, darling. Oh, neat. A photo album. It was this cute, sad little unicorn.
That's me.
What? Artwork by Tails Kip.
Is this... I guess this is his...
Yeah, it's
I see
Rubik.
Yeah,
Rubik. Okay. My family are part of the Longhorns, the elites of Canterlot. While Celestia and the Alicorns rule Equestria, it's the Longhorns that rule Canterlot through their excessive inherited wealth. Every Longhorn is born into an aristocracy where they'll never want for wealth, prestige, or the attention of the masses. The Longhorns trace their lineage back to Starswool the Bearded and have kept their lineage untainted of non-unicorns since before the Alicorns. As you can imagine, an Earth Pony has no business being a Longhorn. My mother and father, who I hesitate to call my parents, welcome me to the world with contempt and scorn.
How could a parent do anything but love their offspring? On Dark by Tailskip.
The Longhorns didn't dare reveal that their new foal was a mere Earth Pony, but they had already announced my birth for the publicity. They decided to cover up my condition with dye and glue. To this day, I hate baths from the weekly dyeing they put me through. I had to pretend to be incompetent at magic to hide my lack of a real horn. As you can imagine, not being able to project magic made me quite the target in a unicorn school. Only me being a Longhorn kept me safe from serious bullying. Even back then, I noticed that an incompetent unicorn was treated better than a skilled Earth Pony.
Colors are a big part of our identity as ponies. Being dyed against your will is rather dramatic. On Dark by Tailskip.
I wasn't allowed to see other ponies outside of school, so solving puzzles became one of my few sources of entertainment. A steady supply of them was a cheap price to keep me docile. Of course, to my older brothers, I was just one of their toys. They tried to humiliate me by solving all my most difficult puzzles with just their magic. I had plenty of time to plan a counter. I used what I had learned in school about magic and my spare time to design a puzzle that magic would break instead of solve. That day, I got back my pride and earned my cutie mark.
I love it. Pride is a fickle and yet immeasurable important thing. On Dark by Tailskip.
Even if I couldn't project magic, demonstrating magic was only 30% of your grade in Magic Academy. I got a 70% in everything, which was enough to graduate. After I graduated, my continued presence in Canterlot was a nuisance to the Longhorns. Every day was one more chance the scandal of my Earth Pony nature could be exposed. Eventually, I made a deal with my father. The Longhorns would secure the paperwork for a new identity unrelated to them, and Rubik Longhorn would be recorded as having moved far away. I washed out the dye, ripped off and burned the fake horn, and walked out the service entrance to my family mansion as a normal Earth Pony. I took the train straight to Ponyville, and I've never looked back.
That's one resilient foal. For those reading the archive, please click here to read the story arc from the beginning on Dark by Tailskip.
With every pony expecting the worst from you, other ponies probably get mad at your quick wits in inappropriate settings, making it so you need to be on your best behavior at all times. I guess you really have to toe the one-liners at formal events, huh?
Dear Diary, some folk think that since I'm able to be funny, I'm unable to not be funny.
The punchline is that some folks generally expect everything I say to have a punchline on Dark by Area.
Next page.
Say happy group. Say
Be
happy
happy.
group. Did you
Don't worry. And
I'm
I'm gonna do a quick check, see if we have any comments. Nope. Okay.
There's one. Madrak needs to buck less Bankara. Hey, Happy Groove, did you ever think of being a ballet dancer? I'm not thin enough for that. I couldn't fit into a tutu, so I'd have to wear a 3-3.
Yeah, she does have some pudge. High energy ponies need a lot of calories, and we need someone to store those calories so we don't run out in the middle of the dance number. Artwork by Gashibake.
If you could wear one of the princess's crowns, which crown would you wear?
I am the Mega Alicorn!
No, oh my god, oh god. What do you mean it doesn't work like that? Artwork by Rufu.
Multiple sunglasses?
Here are all submissions for Sunshine Morning Sunglasses. Thank you to everyone who participated. We plan to start doing events like this monthly with a fill-in-the-blank part of the picture, then gifting. Hooray for verbal noun. The submission together, all the individual images have been posted to the Project Nod blog.
Diamond tiara.
When you first met Mom, did you think she was Miss Right?
Yes, but I didn't know her first name was Always.
Shh. I don't get it, Dad. You will when you're older. Artwork by CNET.
Can you bear some pony crying? What you usually do to help them?
And that's how I can bear some pony crying.
Let's see. What does the thing say? It
Teddy
says
bear launcher.
Teddy bear.
Mark 2.
Oh, I wonder what happened to Mark 1.
It was not pretty.
Oh.
There were cover-ups needed.
Oh my.
And then, a door-to-door sales pony appears.
Maybe scout cookies.
I find it morally irresponsible that they're having these little fillies hawk merchandise for an organization under the guise of teaching them life lessons. Also take 4 boxes of Thin Mints. Artwork by Tailskip.
Hey, Pun. What if a big, scary, scaly dragon all tried to eat you? What would you do?
Depending on the dragon type, you want to strike at the nerve bundles located near the nostrils between the wings and just behind the shoulder hip joints. Even scout armor will protect against a few fire breaths and claw strikes, but the bite and tail slam can bypass even full cord armor. Fortunately, as distant dragonkin, a dragon will just demand I leave a territory rather than try to eat me. Though a few of my best jokes are enough to slay even a dragon's appetite.
We get the occasional dignitary from the Dragon Kingdom visiting Equestria. We make sure all the ponies they see on their trip look capable of giving a dragon more than a stomach ache. Artwork by Gashibake.
I saw your Hewison post, and I just have to ask. You eat meat? You're a bucking pony, for Celestia's sake. You're not supposed to be eating meat.
Equestrian
Meat.
military preparedness. Meat production subsidies.
Meat is produced in Equestria as part of our military readiness. Many of you have raised objections to this, so I'll explain why it's necessary. While most ponies have an aversion to eating meat, meat has exponentially more calories than grain by weight. Part of Royal Guard training includes the ability to eat meat. 1 wagon of meat can thus replace 16 wagons of grain. This improves the efficiency of military supply line enough to turn the tide in a war. The government provides a financial subsidiary to those who can produce meat, which maintains the capacity to increase the production should the need arise.
Oh my god,
Small
Fluttershy.
The small domestic demand for meat provides extra income for those who produce it. Without this demand, the subsidies for meat production would need to be much higher. While some ponies have ethical issues with the domestic meat market, the alternative involves higher taxes to fully subsidize meat production. The end.
I never realized how dark Fluttershy was. Meat is only a social taboo rather than a legal one. If meat were made illegal, it would still be produced on the black market and beyond the influence of regulation. As for those 4 royal guards doing their training, you can see more of them at Ask for Inept Guard Ponies. Artwork by Rufo. Okay, I see ya, Gray.
See it.
Bye.
My cousin.
I thought an apple a day kept the doctor away.
You think I'm a nurse, not a doctor.
Then what keeps the nurses away?
Student loan collection agencies.
Don't get it. Count yourself lucky then. Artwork by Shrek.
Applejack's Apple Tree Kit. Every pony needs an apple. Fluttershy's Bird Watching Kit.
Let's watch our little friends.
Aww.
Pinkie Pie's Easy Bake Oven.
It makes cupcakes using a light bulb.
Bedazzler.
Sparkles are an easy way to add glamour.
Twilight Sparkles Chemistry Set.
Let's do a science.
Yeah, I love the little things like good idea, bad idea.
Rainbow Dash Lawn Darts.
Throw 'em high, throw 'em hard.
It's like very bad idea. Not every pony is cut out for product endorsement. Artwork by Wadusher.
I need all these old records. Go ahead.
I need all these old records shredded.
Okay, will there be anything else?
I'll need copies of them too, just in case.
The customer is always right, or at least they always think they are. You can see more of our local politician at From the Desk of Mayor Mayor, and the pony from the local copy center at Ask a Copy Center Pony, artwork by Tailskip.
See, the thing to do with that one is to just put all the paperwork aside, let her leave, let her come back, and then just hand it right back to her.
Yep.
That's not me making all that clacking noise. Are you typing?
No. I'm not even moving.
Yeah, that's not news. Oh. Oh,
Anyway.
this looks like... Oh, this looks like fun. A simple pattern of rotation should solve this in no time. Why won't these line up? I just moved that one. Let's see how you like solving a spell.
Blah.
Ow. Ow. What? You really shouldn't cheat at puzzles, Twilight.
And this is why Rubik makes such a good living from his puzzles. Unicorns get obsessive about solving them. Try to cheat, break it, and then buy another one. Artwork by Tumble Trotter. Background by Bone Wolbach.
Why is Pony for the treasure marker?
Because Equus marks the spots.
Wow. Just wow. A shout out to my pal, apprentice, / rival, at Ask Paradash, artwork by Cloud DG.
I used to wonder why baseballs would get bigger when they're thrown. But then it hit me.
Okay, Ace. Throw it nice and hard. One Ace brand speedball coming up. Good throw. I'm an ace on the diamond. This is an anime reference. How was that? You have to throw it in all 3 dimensions, Ace. My bad. I didn't want it to hit the 4th wall.
Just toss you around a ball with my pal Ace Pony. Uttered by Chris Bookfan. Oh, that's a cool pun. Dota 2. You know, I've actually never played Dota. I might sometime.
I've never heard of it.
And
Me and my
that's a page
crew.
ending.
Be getting our game on. Oh yeah, getting game on.
Get your game.
Well, well, that was that.